to my channel. Today's video is kind of interesting, and if you hear background noise, I'm washing clothes in the washing machine. So today's video is kind of interesting. I'm certain that I want to document this on video. So I'm just so excited, and I'm just so excited. I'm so grateful. I'm in that state of gratitude. And yes, I just finished making my Christmas hair. You guys know that I cut my hair, and yeah, it's thick now and it's a bit full. Like, I didn't even know it could weave backwards, and then I just decided to do something with it just to have a different look. Regrowing back my hair as natural, but that's besides the point. That's besides the point. I'm documenting this video because I will be moving to the UK next year, 2021. Yay! I'll be moving to the UK next year. No, not 2021, 2022. And it's quite interesting because I don't know, I have mixed feelings. I'm going to miss China. I've been in China for 5 years, and I thought when I was coming to China that when I finish in China, I would be going back to Nigeria. That was my thought. That was the plan. That was my intention. Yeah, that was my plan. Anyway, but when I got here, things change, and, plans change. In fact, I really wanted to go to Nigeria 2020, but, the pandemic and everything. But anyway, like I said, this video is just going to be all over the place and me just documenting whatever comes to my mind. But I just want to share how I feel, document how I feel. So I'm having mixed feelings, like exactly the way I felt when I was leaving Nigeria to come to China. It was just like, it was just I can't even describe it. I was just full of like, what's going to happen next? What's the next thing for me? The way transitions are now, the way transitions are when you're transitioning to a new phase in your life. It just comes with a lot of uncertainties and hope, even if it's something that you've been praying for, if it's something that you've hoped for. But when it comes, there's just this, well, it happens to me, there's just this moment of fear and, thinking, and, anyway. So, I came to China because my husband came to China from work. So yeah, that's why I came. I moved to China with my husband and Daniel at the time, who was about to clock a year old. So my husband left when Daniel was about 3 months old, and he came to China. And when I joined him like 6 months after, and it was like, I was just so, I didn't even want to come. I was like, okay, stay there. Since it's just for a period of time, stay there. Let me find my career. Let me find my foot back here. But after thinking about everything, I just knew that, as a family, that was not part of our goals. So, yeah. So moving here has been one of the, I don't know, it has been eye-opening. A change of environment is always very good. I know I must have talked about the power of environment in one of my videos, but yeah, moving to China was, like I said, this same feeling is what I'm feeling right now. I'm very excited, guys. I'm very excited to be moving to a new country where I feel like I'm going to be settling. I'm not so sure. I really don't know the plan. God knows the plan, but I'm moving to the UK at this phase of my life. At this moment of my life, in this stage of my life, I'm moving to the UK. I don't know what will happen next, but I'm just transitioning again from what I'm used to, what I'm comfortable with, what I've grown to like or love. I really love living in China. I enjoyed living in China, and yes, before I was coming to China, like I said, this video is just going to be all over the place. Before coming to China, I had this mind that what would I do? Like, I didn't know anybody who has traveled to China. Like, China was just a place for business, as far as I was concerned. Like, from what I knew, it was just a place for business and all of that. But yeah, coming here, things changed. I learned, I grew. It was at this point in my life that I had time to sit with myself. I was away from activities that I like to drown myself inside, like, oh, I'm there. I was away from my friends, my family, and it was just me and the new friends that I was making and my family. And in these 5 years, my relationship with my husband grew, my knowledge, I opened up mentally, and then I grew in terms of I grew intellectually, I grew financially, I grew in, it was just like a move that that this is God ordained. Like, I remember the song, the feeling, landing in Beijing and everything, and now I have to move again to the UK. And I didn't document all of the process, the journey, but now that I have a platform and I have the means and the resources and the mindset, the new idea, like I know better to record and document things. Yeah, I really want to document this for myself and maybe for my kids. I don't know. I just want to document this. And then another thing about this move is that why I'm so excited, you guys, is not showing that I'm excited, and that's because we got the news to move about, I think, last week, and it happened so fast. My husband and I, we actually knew that we're going to move to another country, a Western country, an English speaking country, to settle down. We planned that, to settle down, at least get the kids settled, get the family settled and all of that. We didn't want to move back to Nigeria yet. Okay, we have that is in plan, but we didn't want to move back to Nigeria yet for the kids. We wanted the kids to start off in a Western country, an English speaking country, where they will have the resources. You guys already know the system in Nigeria, and we want to raise leaders. To be honest, guys, that's the vision of our family. We want to raise leaders. My husband and I, we have leadership mindset. We want to lead in our own space, in our own field. We want to be leaders, and we also want to raise leaders. And the Nigerian system, the engineer environment, for now, as of today that I'm recording, is not a place that you have to work extra hard to give your children that kind of environment. Like, it's quite expensive to afford that kind of life that we want for them, so we want them to start off in this system. That's why we were planning to move. And also, we also want to learn, we also want to grow in our career to a certain point that when we move to Nigeria, we will be useful to the society. Like, we want to make an impact in the society, Yeah, that's the goal, that's the plan. We want to lead in our country. We want to, like, I think of Dr. Konjo-Iweala a lot, and after all the education and everything, there was a time she came back to Nigeria to be the Minister of Finance. Yeah, that's the kind of goal I have for my life. That's the kind of goal we have as a family, but we want our kids to have that anyway. You guys can already understand what I'm trying to say. So our plan was to move from China to an English speaking country. We like it here. Like, nobody is chasing us here. Like, we are comfortable here. China has just given us that, that environment, that place to think, that space to, everything has given us that safety net. If that's the right word, has given us that safety net. And if we want to be comfortable and just focus on ourselves, we wouldn't have any reason to leave. So my husband's career can thrive here, and my career can also thrive here, because everything I'm doing for now is online. And I also want to study. That's another thing. I also want to study. I love learning. I love the projection of my career anyway is something that, yes, I can also do from here, but also it thrives better if I'm in an environment where I'm close to the people I want to make an impact in their lives, So yes, that's why we decided to move. But then I'm saying all this because it wasn't like we planned to move this early in the year. We might probably move maybe March, April. And I'll probably document that also. So if you're ever going to see that, you'll probably see this video first. So yeah, that's the goal, that's the plan for us, to be able to help our families, help the people around us live better lives, and you cannot give from an empty cup. You have to be full, you have to be safe. Like I always say, for you to see other people's needs, you have to, you must have met your own basic needs for you to be able to see other people's needs, Anyway, so that is why the goal, the reason why we are moving. And then we plan to move to, the choices were either Canada, the US, Australia. The UK was like, it wasn't even like, it was down, down, down. It wasn't, I didn't even think we considered it. I didn't think we considered it. The places that were top on our list: Australia, Canada, and the US. US was like the third one. And so it was between Australia, Canada that we were considering, you know. UK was like, you know. So we also plan to move towards the end of the year, next year, maybe from July downwards, you know, July, August, September. We actually thought September, like the last quarter of the year, that we would be moving. But then God had a different plan. And that's why I always say that, you know, when you plan, always ask God for direction. Like I share that in how I plan for the year, and I make sure that I settle down in prayer to ask God for direction. Like, what's the theme word for the year? What do you want me to do this year? Like, what's the goal? What's the plan? Like I always say, everything we do on a daily basis adds up to the purpose, to the plan, you know. So yes, that's it. So and this year my theme word 2021 is abundance of everything. That's the word, you know. And I had a scripture for that. I probably have shared this in my 2021 reflection video, but yeah, this is me recording before before sharing that video. So yes, this year the theme word was abundance, and I didn't even know, like we didn't even plan to start moving. And the way God did this, like everything was working itself out. Like people were just like, when you didn't even ask for information, like somebody is sharing an information with you that you didn't ask for, and then everything, like I can't go into details, of course I can't go into details for security reasons, I can't go into details for personal reasons. Some things are just for yourself and your family, you know. But everything was just working itself out. I've already written everything in my journal. It was just working itself out, and it just happened so fast. Everything I'm talking about, that, you know, this plan to move, this decision, like this offer to move that is making us move, just happened within 2 weeks. I'm even giving it like extra time. Within 2 weeks, somebody gave the information, everything just happened, and in fact, when we were going to accept the offer, I said a little prayer that, God, we had plans to move, yes, but it was in 2021. The will, the zeal, and everything comes from God, you know. And I felt like 2022 was the year of the move. Like that was what I was telling God. And I'm like, and I prayed that, God, if this is it, if you actually want this to happen this year, of course we're still going to move next year, but if this is the one, this is the move. Because I always believe that where God wants you to go is the safe place, you know. Nowhere is safe, nowhere is conducive, nowhere is the perfect environment. But of course we have plans, we have goals based on our own desires, and that's the thing. God, I think I'm just modeling everything together. But anyway, so I just said that prayer that, you know what, God, if this is it, let everything just fall in place. Like I'm someone that I don't like to stress. You know, let everything just fall in place. God, let things just fall in place. Let it sort itself out. And it was just sorting itself out, and I was just like, God, is this it? Is this it? And I'm just so grateful. I'm just so grateful. So this video has a lot going on, and I'm just pouring out my heart in this video. This is like the most vulnerable video I've probably ever filmed, documented, or whatever. So we are moving to the UK. You guys should just know that I'm excited. I don't know, I don't have it figured out, but I'll just carry you guys along, because yes, this is my transition. This is like a fresh start. And you guys, oh God, is so good. My business, of course, by now the website will be on, and the name that God gave me for that website and the vision for that, the coaching business, is helping women get back up in life. And the website is going to be on a fresh start, and voila, you guys would have probably seen the website by now. So, and also I'll be taking you guys on along my journey, because of course I'm also launching into a fresh start myself. And the name of the website, my business name, is on a fresh start, on a fresh start coaching, but the website is on a freshstart.com, helping women rebuild their lives, start afresh, begin again, reinvent themselves, regain their self-worth, regain their self-esteem, and rebuild their lives. All the information, you guys have probably seen it on the website, but I'm saying this because I'm yet to launch and I'm recording this video. It's going to launch in 2 weeks, but just how everything flows, how everything is just like a process, and God is working it out. That's just it. Anyway, I'm moving to the UK. I'm moving, guys. I'm moving. I'm so sleepy. But yes, I wanted this video to be raw and vulnerable and just me looking disorganized. And I was actually waiting to be composed and everything before I film it, but I said no. Let me just do it as it is. But anyways, guys, so yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, and I hope you just follow along on the journey. And yeah, that's it. Bye.